supreme for Diana Ross. On her own, life may have its imperfections. This is Entertainment Tonight for Thursday, November 2nd, 1989.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Tesh reporting today from Hollywood.
Hi there, John, and hello, everybody. I'm Mary Hart, still in New York City. Diana Ross has enjoyed pop music superstardom since the 60s, a supreme career in the spotlight. But a new unauthorized biography purports to shed light on her private life, which the author says is far from perfect. Diana Ross from another perspective, our inside story for today. Through her career, Diana Ross has become, without question, an international superstar. She has attracted fans worldwide, and one of them is J.Randy Borelli. When Borelli was 14 years old, he was president of the Diana Ross fan club. He followed Diana and the other Supremes, such as Mary Wilson, with a fanatic loyalty. But today, Borelli's new book about Diana hits bookstores. Reviews have called it scathing, for it is critical of Diana's methods in her rise to stardom, her reputed difficult nature, and what Borelli sees as her recent dip in popularity, which he attributes to her inaccessibility to the press.
Because of the fact that she hasn't gotten a lot of press coverage in recent years, her last album was the lowest charting and poorest selling album of her entire career.
Like many unauthorized biographies, Borelli's makes the most of its subject's romances. The new book details Ross's alleged romance with Ryan O'Neal, with Gene Simmons of the rock group Kiss, and Motown Records head Berry Gordy. About that relationship, the author suggests Ross entered into it to further her career. The book cites Ross as having said about Gordy, quote, "I got him. I just wanted you to know I got him," end quote. The book also makes much of Ross's need for control in her life, of everything from ordering dressing rooms to be repainted and decorated to her liking, to the manner in which she deals with the press. Ross once told Barbara Walters her manner has been misunderstood.
I have standards. You have a way that you want to run your business. I have standards. I have a way that I think works. I request that in my presence. And when a woman is in that position and strong about her needs and how she wants it done, then the information coming back might be, that's a bitch,
Ross's need for control has led her to threaten to sue the publisher over the book.
And unfortunately, my book was not one of the things that she could control. So yes, she is upset about it. She's been in touch, her lawyers have been in touch with my publisher. They've made threats, they've made phone calls, they've tried intimidation, they've tried these things.
The new book also discusses an alleged rift between Diana Ross and former Supreme Mary Wilson. The book claims the falling out was fueled by Wilson's book Dream Girl, and that it worsened at a Motown 25th TV special where Borelli says Ross ruthlessly upstaged Wilson during a section of the taping which did not air. After the telecast, according to Borelli, Wilson said, quote, "Did you see what that bitch did to me?" end quote. Wilson today has been staging a nostalgia musical review. She says she's upset with the new Ross biography, not because of the nature of its contents, but because she claims it was taken from her writing.
Quite a bit of it was taken directly from my book. Stories that, even though if he had gone out to interview other Motown people, and who could, attest to the same story, but the way he wrote it was just like I had it in my book. He may have changed a few words.
Ross herself has declined to make any statement about Wilson or about the new book. Borelli claims his writing about Ross and Wilson is good reporting, not theft.
I've done 16 interviews with Mary Wilson over the last 20 years. She's shared with me lots of her experiences. I'm a reporter now, a historian. I mean, it's my obligation to write about those experiences. It's not my obligation to go to Mary and say, listen, I hope you don't mind me writing about your experiences.
Diana Ross is on the road this week on tour in Australia and Japan. Her publicist says Ross hasn't read either Mary Wilson's book or the new unauthorized biography. John?